Listen. I found this off-market deal through Facebook Market, but just because the pictures look distressed doesn't mean it's a deal. So look, I connected with this wholesaler online. He made it seem like it was a bunch of interest on this property, so I scheduled an appointment to walk in and see what's going on, see what it's actually got to offer. So on this channel, listen, in this video today, we're gonna be looking at the neighborhood, we're gonna look at the rehab, we're gonna look at the layout, and we're gonna see if the numbers even make sense. Stick around.
This is OG Marketing with Brandon and Pat.
In the area called Norwood, this is the exterior of the house, overgrown, next to the multi-family house. But again, you see this porch is caved in. I don't even think we have a driveway here. This is the walkway. You can see Geico City, Lizard City, but this is the property right here. I believe this is the neighbor's driveway. Again, I've done rehabs, but on the other side of that bridge, it's a better part of Norwood. Still opportunity out here, but we got to factor in what we around. I don't know if this was an old business, an old school building or what, but back to the property subject. Overgrown lot, definitely had to address out here. And again, I'm pretty sure the city is all over this just because of the exterior. Norwood doesn't play. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter in this property. Y'all stick around. Yo, I stay strapped. Let's enter the house, guys. Hey Meta, start recording. They say this is a 3-1. Yo, first room off to the right. A bunch of junk, definitely needs cleaned out. I can tell these is probably some plaster walls. So just thinking of plaster, I'm pretty sure that would take off some stress of this house. Pretty sure some rodents might be living in here. Nice size room. Not sure if this would be a bedroom or what, but that's the first room off to the side. And I'm pretty sure we gotta do some electrical work in here. Nice original baseboards. It do got a lot of character in here, but again, we got to start with the clean out, removing everything so we can see the blank canvas that we can be working with. And as we enter in this room, which looks like it's a hotel, now I'm gonna say this is probably a living room area. Nice solid hardwood floors. But again, this thing is super distressed and it needs a lot of attention. And we ain't scared of doing this work, but at the end of the day, the numbers gotta work. So I'm gonna set the camera up. I wanna walk around just to see, so y'all can see what I'm looking at, but y'all gonna get the POV, the first person view of, you know, what I'm seeing with this property. It looks like it's next to a multi-use family. So a multi-family, and I've been in these homes, seen it, done it. I ain't the most experienced, but hey, I do know what I'm looking at. And again, this is vacant, distress, definitely opportunity, but like I say, this needs a lot of work. And again, we ain't afraid of doing the work, but the numbers gotta work. Look like another room off to the side. These floors is sloping. You can basically see what I see. It's a bunch of junk, bunch of clean out, tall, 10-foot, 12-foot tall ceilings up here. But again, this is a bunch of junk that we gotta be cleaning out so we can see our blank canvas. So if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Looking to grow this channel, and I'm just, hopefully that I'm pouring into y'all and showing y'all some things out here that could help y'all in y'all investment career so we can know what we working with. And just ultimately look at this floor caving in the bathroom. Definitely gotta rip out everything in here. You can tell this thing's been vacant for quite some time. Would you agree? A lot of people scared of these type of houses. And I'm attracted to them. Even looking right here, we got this old rifle. Could be a BB gun, but that just shows you the character of what we dealing with. And just looking in this kitchen. Hey, Meta, start recording. Look at what we dealing with. You can see holes in the kitchen ceiling. And like I say, this thing is super distressed. You gotta know what you're looking for when you're in these type of houses. Looking up at that roof, you can see daylight. Could y'all see that daylight that I'm looking at? Major issues in here that we will have to address. I can feel some big slope bulge that can let you know some things in this basement is joists is all out of whack, the whole nine. So I love the distressed properties, but at the end of the day, the numbers gotta work, buddy. We might peek downstairs, but more than likely, I can tell by the pictures, it needs a lot of work. I done been in enough basements to know distressedness. I ain't gotta go all the way down there. I'm already calculating this is a full rehab just from walking through the front door. Bunch of junk. I'm in here solo. My contractor wasn't able to make it, but full rehab, what y'all think? Definitely got character, but that don't matter if the numbers don't work. So we heading up to check out the second floor, see what this is looking like. Even more distressed, like I say. Who knows what could be living in here? The floors is already slanted and it's shifting towards this way. The floors is sliding like the house is tilting again. Super distressed. Opportunity. Nice room right here. Bedroom over here with a closet. Looks like rodents are definitely living in here. We're not afraid of it, but we always make calculated decisions. And we're not forcing deals. You see that bathroom, everything needs redone in here. Honestly, I've seen enough and I can tell why this deal probably hasn't moved yet, but this is the real side of real estate. When y'all wanna get into these rehabs, get out here, walk these properties, see what's going on, but at the end of the day, stay true to your numbers. That's the only how you're gonna succeed in this business. Staying true to your numbers. Hey, Meta, start recording. It's a bunch of opportunity here, but you gotta stay true to your numbers. Again, I ain't even gotta go on a walk the whole exterior of the property. It's that distressed. So I can tell why this deal hasn't moved, even if it is a distressed property. It's all about the numbers. You know, we just walked this property. I mean, it's major, right? I mean, like I say, pictures online say enough, but you actually got to get out here just to see what's really going on. And true enough, they did state that this does need a full rehab, but to what extent? So you should get out there, visually see what's going on. If you do got a contractor or somebody experienced, have them walk the property with you, because I mean, even in the neighborhood like this, we in Norwood. The city is all over this, I'm pretty sure. So with that being said, it's gonna be permits involved, and those permits can add on to the timeline of the rehab. It can slow things down tremendously, or if you got somebody who is in good standards with Norwood that can expedite some permits, good luck. You just never know when you get into these type of rehabs. Once you start bust opening these walls, you never know what's going on behind there. It could be water damage, electrical issues, termites. You just never know. It's a bunch of factors that go into big rehabs such as this. And the question is there still opportunity here? Yes, it is, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the numbers. And I done said that before. The numbers got to work in order for the deal to work, or you know, whatever type of experience you have as far as investing. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is take this back to my laptop, get tighter on my numbers as far as ARV. I mean, just to be honest, they said the ARV was around 270 and they asking 75. And they saying rehab, I think they was around 90, 80, 90, but my ARV just was doing brief due diligence. I was at around like 225, 240, being conservative on this side of Norwood. And then I gotta factor in all those repairs that's needed. So again, I'm gonna go tighten up my numbers, do a little more due diligence, submit that offer, and see where it lands, and I'll keep y'all posted. I got a question for the viewers. I wanna know what y'all think. Is this a rehab that you would take on, or is this something that you would pass?
Thanks for listening to OG Marketing with Brandon and Pat. Like what you've heard? Like and subscribe. Have a question or want to be a guest? Drop us a line at ogmarketing101@gmail.com. Thanks for checking out OG Marketing. We'll see you next time. Now go get those deals.